Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a sudden stabbing cramp in your leg? Or maybe you've been out for a walk and out of nowhere, your calf locks up so painfully you have to stop. Most people over 60 assume it's just part of getting older. But what if it's not? What if your leg cramps are actually warning signs of deeper issues like poor circulation, low magnesium, or chronic muscle loss that comes silently with age? The good news is you don't need prescriptions to fix this. In fact, adding the right foods to your diet may be the simplest way to regain leg strength and stop cramps for good. Backed by research and senior health tips from medical experts, today's video will walk you through 5 science-based foods proven to prevent muscle cramps and support healthy aging. If you're ready to walk stronger, sleep better, and live healthy after 50, hit the like button, subscribe for more natural health tips for seniors, and tell us, have you ever experienced nighttime leg cramps? What's helped you the most? Number 1, bananas, rich in potassium, nature's remedy for leg cramps. Imagine this, it's 2:30 a.m. Your bedroom is quiet. Then without warning, you're jolted awake by a sharp pain twisting through your calf. You gasp, reach down, and try to stretch, but it's too late. The cramp is in full force. For many adults over 60, this scene is all too familiar. Leg cramps, often at night, sudden, intense, and worse, they seem to come out of nowhere. But here's the truth. These muscle spasms may be your body's way of screaming for something it's missing: potassium. Potassium is one of the most important minerals in the body, especially as we age. It helps regulate nerve signals and muscle contractions. It works quietly behind the scenes to keep your legs steady, your heartbeat regular, and your cells functioning properly. But as we grow older, our bodies don't retain potassium as efficiently. Medications like diuretics, common in managing high blood pressure or heart issues, can also flush potassium out of the system. The result, an invisible deficit, and that's when the cramps start. So where does the humble banana come in? One medium banana packs about 450 milligrams of potassium, enough to make a difference in your daily intake, especially when combined with other healthy aging habits. But this isn't just about the numbers. There's something powerful about starting your morning with one. Bananas not only restore potassium levels, but their natural sugars and fiber also give your body an easy, gentle energy boost without spiking blood sugar. That's key for seniors managing insulin sensitivity or metabolic health. Let me tell you about Carl Jensen. He's 72, retired, and living in Flagstaff, Arizona. Carl used to get leg cramps almost every other night. He chalked it up to just getting older. His doctor prescribed a muscle relaxer, but Carl didn't want to rely on medication if he didn't have to. After doing some research and watching senior wellness channels like this one, Carl decided to make one small change. He added a banana to his breakfast every morning. Within 2 weeks, his cramps had nearly disappeared. His energy levels went up, and he even started going on short hikes again. It sounds too simple, he told us, but it worked. Bananas are also a smart choice because they're portable, affordable, and gentle on aging digestion. Many seniors struggle with getting enough nutrients without upsetting their stomach. A ripe banana offers softness, natural sweetness, and plenty of benefits without any harsh side effects. There's also science to back it up. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that potassium-rich diets are linked to a lower risk of muscle weakness and frailty in adults over 60. Another study from Harvard concluded that increased potassium intake supports cardiovascular health and may lower the risk of stroke, particularly in older women. And it's not just about stopping the cramps. Potassium helps reduce water retention, supports kidney function, and can even help balance the effects of too much sodium, a common issue in senior nutrition. So here's the takeaway. If you're waking up with cramps, if you've noticed your legs feeling tight, jumpy, or just not as strong as they used to be, it might not be your age, it might be your minerals. And one of the easiest ways to restore balance is sitting right on your kitchen counter. Start tomorrow with a banana, not as a cure-all, but as a step, a habit, a gentle nudge in the direction of strength, steadiness, and living well after 50. And now let me ask you, have you ever tried adding bananas to your daily routine for leg cramps or energy? What difference did you feel? If this insight helped you think differently about senior health, hit the like button, subscribe to Live Healthy After 50, and join us as we share more natural health tips for seniors, longevity secrets, and doctor-backed advice to help you stay strong and independent every single day. Number 2, spinach, a natural source of magnesium and calcium. Picture this. You're standing in the kitchen ready to reach for something on the top shelf, but your legs feel shaky. Your muscles tighten. There's a sudden strange flutter in your calves. Not pain exactly, more like a tremble. You grab the counter to steady yourself, wondering why your body no longer feels as reliable as it once did. This isn't just fatigue. This may be your body quietly asking for something vital. Magnesium. As we age, our magnesium levels tend to drop. It happens slowly, almost without notice. But when this mineral runs low, your muscles can't relax the way they should. That's when the cramps start, or the twitching, or that tired, buzzing sensation in your legs at night. Magnesium is essential for proper nerve function and muscle control. And for adults over 50, it's one of the most overlooked keys to preventing nighttime leg cramps and improving overall mobility. But magnesium doesn't work alone. It has a partner: calcium. Calcium gives structure to our bones. But beyond that, it plays a critical role in how muscles contract and release. When calcium is balanced with magnesium, your muscles move smoothly and your bones stay strong. When the balance is off, your muscles can become stiff and your bones more fragile, raising the risk of falls and fractures. So what food brings these two powerful minerals together in one place? Spinach. This leafy green may look humble, but it's a nutritional powerhouse, especially for seniors. Just one cooked cup of spinach delivers nearly 160 milligrams of magnesium and over 240 milligrams of calcium. It's low in calories, easy to cook, and gentle on digestion. But more importantly, it fuels the body in ways most multivitamins simply can't. Take Marie Hudson, for example. She's 68, a retired piano teacher from Charleston, South Carolina. Marie began experiencing nighttime leg cramps and an unsteady feeling in her legs after standing for long periods. She'd already added bananas to her diet, but still felt something was missing. After speaking with a nutritionist, she started adding sautéed spinach to her lunch 3 times a week. Nothing fancy, just olive oil and garlic. After 2 weeks, the cramps lessened. Her energy stabilized. And she told us she even went back to teaching one afternoon a week, something she hadn't felt confident doing in over a year. There's science here too. A 2020 meta-analysis published in Nutrients showed that adults over 60 with low magnesium levels were significantly more likely to experience muscle cramps, anxiety, and fatigue. The National Institutes of Health also emphasized that maintaining proper calcium intake is one of the most effective ways to prevent osteoporosis and reduce fracture risk in older adults. Spinach supports not only muscle health, but also cardiovascular wellness. It's rich in vitamin K, folate, and antioxidants, nutrients that protect against inflammation and support circulation, especially for those over 60 trying to live healthy after 50. And here's something most people don't realize. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. Without enough of it, everything slows down your strength, your focus, your ability to sleep deeply at night. And yet, studies estimate that nearly 50% of Americans, especially older adults, don't get enough magnesium in their daily diets. Spinach is one of the easiest, most affordable, and most effective ways to fix that. So if you've been dealing with shaky legs, twitching calves, or that uneasy feeling when standing up too fast, your body might be calling out for magnesium and calcium. And a plate of spinach could be the most natural way to answer. Tell me, have you noticed your legs feeling weaker or more restless in recent years? What foods have you tried that seem to make a difference? If this insight helped you connect the dots between nutrition and leg strength, hit the like button and subscribe to Live Healthy After 50. Each week we share doctor tips for older adults, senior home remedies, and practical ways to boost senior health without relying on medication. Because living well, living strong starts with small changes that honor your body, your age, and your future. Number 3, pumpkin seeds, essential minerals for older adults. There's a small but mighty food that often goes unnoticed. It doesn't come in a pill bottle. It doesn't need to be refrigerated. And yet it delivers a powerful punch when it comes to senior health. That food is pumpkin seeds. They may seem simple, just little green seeds in a bag. But for older adults looking to reduce leg pain, fight inflammation, and improve blood flow, these seeds are anything but ordinary. Let's start with magnesium. We've talked about how magnesium plays a key role in muscle function. But what makes pumpkin seeds stand out is how efficiently they deliver it. Just a quarter cup provides almost half of the recommended daily intake for adults. That means fewer cramps, smoother movement, and fewer restless nights. But pumpkin seeds don't stop there. They're also rich in zinc, a mineral many older adults don't get enough of. Zinc helps with tissue repair and immune support. But most importantly for our topic today, zinc assists in circulation. Better blood flow means oxygen and nutrients can reach the legs, knees, and joints more effectively. That's key when trying to prevent stiffness, reduce swelling, or bounce back after a long day on your feet. And then there's omega-3. Pumpkin seeds are one of the few plant-based foods that naturally contain omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats fight chronic inflammation, one of the biggest contributors to knee pain, joint stiffness, and muscle fatigue in people over 60. Unlike the kind of inflammation caused by an injury, this is the silent type. It builds slowly in aging joints and tissues, quietly making it harder to walk, bend, or even rest comfortably. Linda Moore, 66, from Salem, Oregon, used to deal with sharp aches in both knees. She called them her weather joints because the pain always flared up before it rained. She tried several over-the-counter options. Some helped for a while, most didn't. Then a physical therapist suggested she try eating a tablespoon of roasted pumpkin seeds each morning, just a sprinkle over oatmeal or added to a smoothie. After 3 weeks, Linda noticed her knees weren't as stiff in the mornings. And after a month, she said she could get through her afternoon gardening without stopping to sit every 15 minutes. This isn't just anecdotal. Studies published in Nutrition Research and Clinical Interventions in Aging show that diets rich in plant-based omega-3s and minerals like zinc and magnesium are linked to better joint function and less muscle cramping in seniors. Researchers also point out that these nutrients support longevity by improving cardiovascular health, lowering blood pressure, and supporting healthy aging from the inside out. Pumpkin seeds are also incredibly easy to enjoy. You don't need to cook them. You don't need a recipe. Just grab a handful and go. You can toss them on top of salads, mix them into yogurt, or even enjoy them as a bedtime snack. They're portable, shelf-stable, and loaded with nutrients that support healthy aging without disrupting digestion or blood sugar, something many older adults have to watch closely. And for those aiming to live healthy after 50, these seeds check all the boxes. They're natural, they're affordable, and they're full of what your body is craving: magnesium for muscles, zinc for circulation, and omega-3s to keep inflammation in check. If your legs feel heavy, if your knees ache going upstairs, or if you've been dealing with off and on cramps that seem to have no clear cause, pumpkin seeds might be one of the easiest solutions hiding in plain sight. Now let me ask, have you ever tried pumpkin seeds for joint or leg support? How do you usually eat them? If this helped you see nutrition in a new light like this video, and subscribe to Live Healthy After 50. We're here to help you build strength, reduce pain, and feel more in control of your health with every passing year. Because growing older should mean growing stronger. Naturally. Number 4, coconut water, restoring electrolyte balance after 60. Your body gives you signals. Sometimes they're loud, like a sudden leg cramp in the middle of the night, but more often they're subtle. Dry mouth, a racing heart after a short walk. Muscles that feel heavy for no reason. These aren't just signs of getting older. They can be signs that your electrolytes are out of balance. After 60, your body doesn't manage fluids and minerals the way it once did. Many older adults drink less water than they need, not because they forget, but because they don't feel as thirsty. Others rely too much on coffee, tea, or artificially sweetened drinks. The result, a quiet but dangerous shift in the balance of sodium, potassium, and magnesium in the blood. When those electrolytes are off, muscles cramp, energy dips, blood pressure can spike or drop unpredictably. That's where coconut water comes in. Coconut water is one of nature's most gentle and effective ways to restore hydration and electrolytes without added sugar, chemicals, or caffeine. Just 1 cup delivers a natural blend of potassium, magnesium, and a small amount of sodium, all in the right proportions to support healthy aging and leg strength. This isn't about trendy health fads. It's about a simple solution for a real need that many older adults don't even know they have. Harold Green, a 74-year-old retired mechanic from Dayton, Ohio, used to think hydration just meant drinking any kind of liquid. He had coffee in the morning, soda at lunch, and a glass of water with dinner. But he started experiencing afternoon fatigue and mild dizziness when standing. His doctor mentioned electrolyte imbalance. After watching a few videos on natural health for seniors, Harold added 8 ounces of coconut water to his day, just a glass mid-morning. 2 weeks later, he said his energy was more steady and his legs didn't feel so heavy at the end of the day. "It's like I gave my body the kind of water it was actually asking for," he said. There's research to back this up. A study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that coconut water rehydrates as effectively as leading sports drinks, but without the added sugars or artificial flavors. It also showed better tolerance in older adults who often experience bloating or discomfort with processed drinks. Coconut water supports more than just hydration. It's heart-friendly, helps regulate muscle contractions, and reduces the risk of heat-related fatigue, an important benefit for seniors during summer months. It's also easy to digest, making it ideal for people with sensitive stomachs or those taking medications that affect fluid retention. If you're trying to prevent nighttime leg cramps, improve joint flexibility, or simply feel more energized throughout the day, the answer might not be more food or supplements. It might be the right kind of hydration. Coconut water doesn't replace meals. It doesn't replace medication, but it fills a gap that often goes unnoticed, helping your cells, nerves, and muscles communicate clearly and function smoothly. And the best part, it's as simple as opening a bottle. No cooking, no preparation, just a few sips a day to support your journey of healthy aging and daily habits for longevity. Now, I'm curious, have you tried drinking coconut water regularly? Did you notice a difference in how your legs or body felt? If this gave you something new to consider, like this video and subscribe to Live Healthy After 50. Here we believe that every detail matters, from the foods you eat to the fluids you drink. Because senior health is about more than avoiding illness. It's about building strength, restoring balance, and living with purpose, one simple habit at a time. Number 5, salmon. Protein and omega-3 for stronger muscles. Your muscles don't disappear overnight, but after 50, something starts to shift. You might notice it when lifting groceries feels heavier than it used to, or when standing up from a chair takes just a second longer. It's called sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle mass that begins slowly and continues every year if you don't take action. What most people don't realize is how much this loss affects everything else. Not just strength, but balance, flexibility, even independence. And here's the truth. You can't rebuild muscle with exercise alone. You need fuel, specifically high-quality protein and healthy fats. That's where salmon comes in. Salmon is one of the richest sources of complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to rebuild and maintain muscle. For older adults, that's critical, because as you age, your body becomes less efficient at using the protein you eat. That's why many people over 60 need more protein, not less, to maintain the same level of strength they had just a decade earlier. But salmon offers more than just protein. It's packed with omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These powerful fats do something remarkable. They fight chronic inflammation, the kind that builds silently in your joints, your knees, even your lower back. Inflammation doesn't just cause pain. It limits your range of motion, makes movement feel stiff, and slows down recovery after activity. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed omega-3 rich fish at least twice a week had better muscle strength and lower levels of inflammation markers than those who didn't. Another study from Tufts University linked omega-3 intake to improve mobility and walking speed in seniors over 65. Linda Rayburn, 71, from Boise, Idaho, always loved gardening. But 2 years ago, she began feeling sharp pain in her right knee and had trouble getting back up after crouching. She didn't want to rely on medication, so she started looking at her nutrition. After speaking with a dietitian, she began eating grilled salmon twice a week. Within a month, her knees felt less swollen. By spring, she was back in the garden for hours at a time. It wasn't magic, she said. It was just finally giving my body what it needed. Salmon also supports heart health, brain function, and eye health, all critical parts of aging gracefully. It's especially helpful for adults managing blood pressure or cholesterol, thanks to its anti-inflammatory effects and ability to support healthy circulation. When it comes to senior health, too many people focus on what to avoid, but salmon is what to add. It's a food that builds, that repairs, that strengthens. Whether you're trying to prevent aging diseases, improve joint flexibility, or simply stay active and independent, it belongs on your plate. You don't need to eat it every day. Even 2 servings a week can make a measurable difference. Baked, grilled, or steamed, it's easy to prepare and even easier to digest. And if you're not a fan of fish, talk to your doctor about high-quality omega-3 supplements, because what your body truly needs after 50 is not just fewer calories, but smarter ones. Nutrients that protect, foods that rebuild, choices that support longevity. Have you noticed changes in your strength or balance after 60? What foods have helped you feel stronger or more steady? If this gave you something to think about, like the video and subscribe to Live Healthy After 50. We share doctor tips for older adults, senior nutrition guides, and natural health solutions to help you stay strong, active, and in control of your health. Because after 50, strength is no longer just a goal, it's a foundation for everything you want to keep doing. Number 6, common eating habits that trigger leg cramps. You might think leg cramps come from pushing too hard during a walk, or maybe from standing too long while cooking. But for many adults over 60, the real cause has nothing to do with movement. It starts in the kitchen, or more specifically, in the habits we carry to the kitchen each day. What you eat, and just as importantly, what you skip, can either help your legs stay strong or quietly work against you. Let's talk about one of the biggest culprits: skipping breakfast. For years, breakfast has been called the most important meal of the day, but many older adults still skip it. Some say they're not hungry, others feel too rushed. Some believe it helps with weight control. But when you go without food first thing in the morning, your body runs on empty for hours. Blood sugar dips. Electrolyte levels fall out of balance. And muscles, especially in the legs, start to struggle with even the simplest tasks. Without fuel, your nervous system becomes more sensitive. That means small changes in potassium, sodium, or magnesium levels can lead to painful spasms, especially overnight. Another overlooked habit is excessive caffeine. Coffee in moderation can be beneficial. It's rich in antioxidants and may support brain health, but too much, especially when paired with dehydration, can be a recipe for cramps. Caffeine is a diuretic. It causes your body to flush out fluids and minerals more quickly. And if you're drinking coffee but not replenishing electrolytes, you're setting the stage for twitchy muscles, poor circulation, and nighttime cramping. It gets worse when that coffee is paired with another common senior habit: eating salty foods. You might be surprised how much sodium is hiding in the meals we think are healthy. Canned soups, cold cuts, store-bought sauces. Even that low-fat salad dressing might be loaded with salt. When sodium dominates your plate, it pushes other minerals like potassium and magnesium out of balance. And the result is not just high blood pressure, it's fatigue, swelling, and those painful leg cramps that seem to come from nowhere. Carolyn Reeves, 67, from Pensacola, Florida, used to wake up 3 nights a week with intense cramps in her calves. She took magnesium supplements, drank plenty of water, even tried stretching. Nothing seemed to work. After a nutrition consult, she realized her typical day started with 3 cups of coffee, no breakfast, and ended with a frozen meal high in sodium. She made 3 small changes: a protein smoothie in the morning, 1 cup of coffee instead of 3, and a home-cooked dinner with leafy greens. Within 2 weeks, the cramps stopped. This isn't just anecdotal. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition found that older adults who consumed high-sodium diets had a higher risk of muscle cramps and dehydration symptoms. Another study from Harvard Health emphasized that skipping meals disrupts electrolyte regulation, especially in adults over 60, leading to more frequent muscle and joint problems. So what can you do? Start by eating consistently. Not large meals, but balanced ones. A little protein, a few complex carbs, leafy greens, avocado, nuts. These foods help stabilize blood sugar and support nerve and muscle health. Hydration matters, but it's not just about water. You need to replenish minerals too. That means adding foods like bananas, spinach, pumpkin seeds, and yes, even a glass of coconut water during the day. And ease up on added salt. Read labels. Choose fresh over processed. Use herbs and spices instead of salt for flavor. Your taste buds will adjust and your legs will thank you. Leg strength after 50 is not just about exercise. It's about what you put in your body meal by meal, day by day. Small habits either build you up or break you down. The good news is you're in control of those habits. Now, I'd love to know, what's your current morning routine? Do you notice more leg cramps after certain meals or drinks? If this helped you understand the connection between food and muscle health like this video, and subscribe to Live Healthy After 50. We're here every week with senior health tips, natural remedies, and doctor-approved advice to help you feel stronger, more balanced, and better equipped to live independently. Because every healthy choice brings you one step closer to aging with confidence and grace. You see, sometimes the solution isn't in a prescription bottle, it's on your plate. A banana in the morning, a handful of pumpkin seeds in the afternoon, a glass of coconut water, or a simple serving of grilled salmon. These aren't just foods, they're building blocks for strength, circulation, and calm muscles, especially after 60. Because every step you take now is more than just movement. It's freedom. It's independence. It's the ability to take a walk without worry, to lift your grandchild with ease, or to stand strong and steady in your everyday life. If this video helped you understand how small changes can protect your legs and improve your quality of life, don't forget to subscribe to Live Healthy After 50. Each week, we explore natural health for seniors, longevity tips, and doctor-backed ways to age with strength, joy, and purpose. Because your health is your greatest wealth.